Really excited to get our first win in conference. Very tough team. I know they're going to keep fighting and keep battling. Really proud of how our guys came back after break, having 12 days off. Things that we have to improve on. You can't be up. You can't give a team 25 points in the last 7 minutes and 35 seconds. We played really, really good defense. And then they scored 25 points. I think it's 7:35. I'm not exactly right, but it's at least the last 8 minutes. But I thought our guys sustained good effort. We didn't shoot the ball well. Our main three guys were 19 for 45. So it was one of those things that we just didn't make some shots that we usually make. We were able to get the line again. And Cam and Alex got another double-double, so that was really good for our team. So it was a great win coming off break. We got a lot of work to do to get better, and we'll continue to do that. So really satisfied with the guys' minutes and how they played and how hard they played. So we just got to get better. We can't get up double-figure points and not extend it out and just think that we can play with people and not guard and stuff like that. So we have to get better at that. Good. Stability. Played well. He did everything. I think there was a few loose balls that he didn't get that he usually gets just because he hadn't played. And I think just getting him back to game shape and playing up to his level. But he played 34 minutes for a guy that's been off for 3 weeks. So really happy with the way he played. He's a great leader. Back-to-back Mountain West championships, he's been our starting point guard. So, there was really not much decision on putting him back in the lineup. The decision was whether to start Cullen or Deshaun. So, and that will be an ongoing situation on how they play.
Coach, Alex had the 9 missed shots. I know yesterday you said, or Thursday you mentioned that he's been pretty hard on himself lately, and it looked like he was getting a little frustrated out there today. Is there something you guys do to try and get him some of those? I know he had a dunk late that he seemed to get excited about, but is there something you guys can do to get him easy looks, or how do you combat him getting frustrated?
Well, he had 14 shots. So I don't know how many. He had 14 shots.
Do you think were good looks?
Well, I would say 85% of them, or he wouldn't have shot them.
What did you learn tonight? I guess today. What did you learn today that you didn't really expect to see?
About our team, or about the game? It goes up a notch. The intensity, what it means, how you prepare, how serious you are about things. Every game's serious, but once the conference starts, it's another season. And it's like I said earlier in the week, we have a program here, and every time we put a team on the floor, we're trying to win championships. And that's what I told our guys. I go, we've won 4 of the last 5, and it's your goal to be something special and win 5. So the journey started today. I told them it's a quest for another ring, and they got to take every day that they step on the floor and every opponent they play, they have to respect them and play to try to win a championship. Now, we've got a long way to go. I like my team. I love my team's effort. I like all 14 of my guys, and I think we got a good team with a lot of work to do.
Do you think, obviously last year, I know Cam said he thought last year's CSU game was as physical a game as you guys had all last year.
Mm-hmm.
Based on tonight, how physical was this compared to what you've seen earlier this year?
Well, I thought it was pretty physical, but you got to realize they had Iverson and Hornig and 2 of the most physical guys ever to play in this league. I won't say ever, but 2 of the most physical guys to play the 6 years that I've been involved in the league. And Iverson was a load, and I think they're physical. I like their team. They play hard, and I knew they were going to fight. Larry's a fighter. He's always been a fighter. His teams are always tough. But I think my team's got a lot of toughness also. So it was a good win for us.
Specific to that closing, it looks like the last 550 actually was when they scored those 25.
It was 550?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
I was close.
Yeah.
I'll blame it on my staff. They told me 7:35. I was just trying to give you, like I knew what I was talking about.
So based on the closing, them scoring the 25, a lot of those were Bejarano, kind of faded.
They hit some tough shots. What I just told Jeff, what I told our guys is when you get up 13, that's when we got to put teams away. And to win championships, you got to guard. And we've always had a great defense. I thought we played excellent defense till that 5-minute mark where they hit some threes. They got some in transition. I think a couple of the threes, maybe 3 of them, were on second chance points where they were rebounds, long rebounds, and kick out for shots. So there's always room for improvement. And I just want our guys to realize that, hey, it's a great win. We're 1-0. We won at home, and now we have to get back to work, and we'll start on Sunday. But I'm happy we won our first game. Happy I won my first game. Really proud of my team.
Specific to Cam, I mean, 29 and 14, and he drew 14.
He's pretty good.
Fouls.
He's pretty good.
Drawing the fouls. Is there anybody you've seen this year on either side of the court?
Well, I think Cam's smart enough to know with his international play this summer. I think with his international play this summer and with the rules changing, I think he realizes he's a hard cover. That's one thing that he's done with his game. He's expanded his game where he can put it on the floor and he can draw fouls. And other than tonight, I don't know what percentage. I know I went to Georgia Tech, but what's 13 for 20?
65.
He's usually been a 80% foul shooter. So, he hit 13 of them. He shot 20 free throws. I was really proud of our guys because I told them if you could keep them off the foul line, you were going to win. Under 30, they're shooting 30 foul shots a game. And we kept them to 20, even though they made 15. So, I think that was a big outcome of the game because that's where they get their scoring is from the foul line.
Anything else for Coach? Did you get what you wanted out of you? I mean, the first game?
Yeah, I did. I didn't mean I wasn't playing a game with everybody. Just I wanted to make sure it was okay for Hugh to start. I wanted to make sure he was comfortable. I wanted to make sure that he was healthy. I want to make sure that going into last night when we had team film that he didn't have any pain. And that was my biggest concern. He gives you everything he has. I really thought he's probably going to get mad at me, but I thought he looked more comfortable shooting the ball than he's ever looked here. I thought he really looked comfortable shooting the ball. He's worked on it. I think the only soreness he has is in his elbow. So, I got everything I wanted out of him. He gave us some stability, but I think, he's getting back into playing shape. So, we can continue to get better, and, I was happy with his minutes.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it.